Hello and welcome to Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. I have never played this game before. I'm straight up going in blind. Hopefully the audio quality isn't as bad as the intro is. It's kind of choppy, but I guess we'll see how it is in-game. Start new game. Select your home province. Well, I have played Skyrim and I've played Oblivion, but these games are nothing like that. Let's see. Well, Morrowind, that's where the Dark Elves come from, I believe. Imperials, obviously where Imperials are from. Skyrim, you got Nords. Hammerfell. High Rock, I think, is where Redguard, yeah. Do I want to be Redguard? I usually like playing Redguards. I don't know. It's in the Black Mosh. The Argonians, oh, that makes sense. Valen, the Wood Elves. Screw the Wood Elves. I don't care about the Wood Elves. Somerset Isle. What's that? High Elves? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Dark Elves, yeah, I was right about that. I don't really know. Wait, Red Guards are there. What about High Rock? Oh, the Bretons. Okay. Had it backwards. Oh, gracious. And more elves probably there. I have no idea. I guess I should I go as just... I guess I'll just go as an Imperial. Come on. Or maybe not. Can I not do them? Okay, that works. So why isn't Imperial working? Give me my Imperials, damn it. Okay, I guess I will go with Redguard then. Yes, let's go with that. Male, well, yeah, that would make sense. Would you like to choose from a list of possible classes to play? Generate your character class by answering 10 questions. Yeah, that's much more fun. You have a great aunt and a great uncle living in two different nearby villages, both of whom have asked your father to allow you to live with them for a few weeks. Your father knows where he plans to send you, but he is curious about your opinion. Given the choice, would you rather... Would I rather what? Oh, there we go. A, live with your great aunt, a wise old woman and considerably wealthy. Living in a luxury of a few weeks could not only be enlightening, it could also be very interesting. Live with your great uncle, a sick old man who has always been something of a stranger to you. A few weeks with him may be pain in the ass is probably what they should have said, but is more of a need of your help. Think of a way to divide your time between your great aunt and uncle. Perhaps you will not be able to spend as much time with either one as you would like, but neither would be left out. Screw it, let's go with the aunt. I want money. Alright. Practicing alone. You develop a new fighting style. You are very excited about that. When you mention it to your arms master, he tells you it would never work in practical combat. Do you use the new style in the middle of a class spar? When it works, he will be forced to admit its practicality or give a reason for not accepting it. Keep asking him questions about it, focusing on details on the form to find his objection. Eventually, you will have to give a more specific criticism. Except without question, your arms. Screw that. If you're making a new fighting style, you might as well know what's wrong with it. Alright, entering town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. Do you rush in to the man's aid immediately, despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstances, rush to the town's aid, or stand aside and allow the man and mob to pass, realizing it probably... Well, why can't I try to stop the fight? I mean, I guess that's what rush to the man's aid would do, but I don't know if that would be wise, because mobs are kind of illogical and wouldn't care. I don't think I can exactly die at this stage, but I don't know. I kind of want to be nice and help. Sure, we'll do that. Because you expressed interest, your arms master told you a few hints about recognizing magical weaponry. Later, you are practicing archery with a few friends. One boy who was never a strong archer has become something of a sharpshooter. You suddenly realize that he's using magical arrows. What do? Tell the others about the arrows. In a friendly archery match, using magical arrows is cheating. Tell your friend you noticed that he was using magical arrows, and if he doesn't get you some, you'll tell the arms master and the others That's a blackmail. Say nothing. You'll have a need. If you have a need for magical arrows, you can always mention something to him later. After all, magic is not really a cheat. It is a different skill. That is true. Oh, well, I didn't say they were. Yeah, I didn't say we were in a competition. It just said we were just fucking around, shooting arrows. So I guess I'll go with C. Oh, that was a more wizardy thing. Okay. While throwing a ball to your friend, it breaks a window on his house. His father rushes out and demands to know who broke the window. You and your friend's father is strict discipline and will punish your friend severely if he takes the blame. You, on the other hand, not being his son, would get away virtually unscathed. Do you raise your hand and take the blame for your friend can? Remain silent, do not get involved. Point at your friend, knowing that anything else will probably delay the inevitable, make things just worse. Oh no, I'm not going to screw him over. If I threw it and screwed it up, then I guess that's my fault. Is the warrior the more honest thing? Is that what that is? A friend has on several occasions made remarks about how he likes a particular gold ring of yours. One day you discover that ring is missing. Son of a bitch. After making a thorough search, find it in a coat your friend had left in your pantry. Are you most inclined to ask your friend how he came about the ring? It is highly probable that he found it and meant to return it to you. Confront him with his theft. You know that there's no way the ring could have just fallen into his pocket by accident, and therefore he is nothing but a common thief who would betray you. Or say nothing, deciding instead to wait and see what your friend does. If he's innocent or guilty, you will know by whatever action he takes. At that time, you can confront him about give him a chance to either return it or to screw you over. You know, just assume this is not. Oh God, what's that movie? It's I guess it's not exactly seeing the truth or future or whatever, but yeah, we're not gonna screw him over. One night, walking home, you are attacked by a young man. You know from class, you defend yourself ably and knock him unconscious. While he is out, you tie him up. You want to know why. You want to know why he attacked you. And then you can turn him in later, slit his throat. Jesus. You know him from class, and you think he's saying, Jesus Christ, leave him with a visible scar on the knowledge of his defeat. I think I'd rather know why he attacked me. Maybe he was like mind controlled or some shit. You and your best friend buy your first daggers together. Hooray! A matching pair. You loan him the amount that since he doesn't have enough gold and he agrees to pay you back later. After leaving the shop, you and he sit down to marvel at your new weapons. To your dismay, you notice that there's a small notch on the blade of the dagger you selected. Your friend asks to please watch his weapon. Wait, what? Notch. Oh. What do you do? Oh, do I wait for your trainer to point out the flaw in your dagger and return to the weapon shop to demand a refund? Switch the dagger to screen. No. Keep his dagger safe until his return, then switch to your best friend. Then switch the daggers with your best friend's knowledge, justifying which the fact you paid for them. Well, why can't I just suck it up and admit I bought a faulty weapon? I guess we'd rather return them and get our shit back. Thizia, a friend, or Othizia, I don't know, has been beaten by a boy several years older than you or her. She asks for your help. You inclined to gather a bunch of friends together and ambush the boy, teaching him a lesson about bullying. Tell the other to avoid the bullying, no reason to make things worse than they are. Challenge the older boy, knowing that you would probably take a beating, but confident if you do it enough time to. No, that's fucking stupid. Get it enough help and. Yeah. Don't be stupid about it. Father tells you one night the story of his battle at Bormir Valley. Whereas men were had routed the enemy, they would have captured them all if not for the brave sacrifice of a young sergeant on the opposing side, who held a pass long enough for his men to retreat to safety. He had done so knowing that it would cost him his life. If you had been that man, would you have fled rationally that your experience with battle tactics was too valuable? Held the pass also so that the men under your command could flee, though it meant your life. Search for some means to distract the enemy so that your men might have a possibility to escape, but not. Well, B and C are technically good rational ideas, but I mean, if it was pretty obvious everyone's going to die and it was kind of a pass, there's nothing else you could really do about that. So yeah, be brave and defend your men. Battle mages use your mastery magic. Oh, I figured, Skills most important to a battle mage: destruction, longblade, axe. What the hell is thaumaturgy? Hand to hand. Sure, let's go with battle mage. Choose your character career by answering. Did I just do this? Oh. After the College of Destruction, what school of magic have you been studying the second longest? Was a battle mage. I have no idea what this is. A thaumaturgy. I don't know what that is. What restoration is, that's pretty obvious. Illusion, alteration. I do like magical weapons. I don't know if that's in this game or not, but I don't know what mysticism is. Guess we'll go with alteration. What motivates you into the life of adventure? Well, since I was gave more of a crap about living with my rich aunts, I'll just say riches. In between formal study, you spend your time socializing with, learning street smarts, learning economics, practicing acrobat, swimming, sparring. Oh, well, I'm a battle mage, but I also come from kind of a fancy thing, so let's do sparring. Since childhood, since you have saved 100 gold pieces. Curse katana. It's kind of breaking the. Well, I guess I'll go with the katana, because screw it, let's get a free weapon. In gratitude for services rendered, the Emperor gave you over 200 gold pieces, an ebony dagger, a book, a silver staff, and a pearl. I mean, if I already have a katana, I don't need the dagger, so I guess I'll just take the gold. As you grew older, you received additional magical training and School of Destruction. Well, I already have that, so it would just boost my destruction magic, I guess. So, yeah, let's stay with that. As a child, your nickname was Quicksilver, Guppy, Scrapper, Monkey, Rabbit. I would assume Scrapper would give me some health or something, or at least strength. You are friendlier than most with savage harpies. No. The glorious dragons. The infernal Daedra. I always like the Daedra. Primitive centaurs. Giants. Nymphs. Ooh. Immodest nymphs. Friggin' screw the screen. No. I think I'll have to go with the Daedra just because I think that would go well with kind of my weird battling mage Richie douchebag kind of character I apparently am making. I guess he's not a douchebag, but all disagreeable types. You have the most personal hatred for priests, peasants, assassins, wizards, mad robber barons. Oh, power mad robbers. God, this text, man. I guess I would not like. So I feel like I wouldn't give that much crap about power mad robber barons because I'd probably the people I'd hang out with mostly. Stupid peasants. No. Diabolical wizards, immoral assassins. I guess that, because that'd be probably the biggest threat to, like, the aristocrats I would probably end up hanging out with, I guess. You're intimate friends with a monk, mage, warrior, rogue. Yes, ironic as it would be. Let's do that, just because it's funny. What god, if any, do you worship? Birth and death, mother, god, logic, mercy, time. Akatosh, god of time. Why don't, this is not like all of them, is it? Because isn't there supposed to be 9, or did they not introduce the 9th one until much later? Beauty, time, air, mercy, logic. None of the Daedra ones are here, right? Because that's supposed to be, well, Akatosh, wasn't he Daedra? He was not god of time in the later games, I don't think. I guess we'll just go with god of logic to find. You have the most trouble with resisting potions, staying awake and alert. Yep. Getting along with others, avoiding diseases, resisting magic. Well, I'm already a red guard, or yeah, I was a red guard, so I am good with resisting magic. So that's stupid to pick that. Fighting without magic. No, I don't want to do that. I guess avoiding disease, staying awake and alert. I guess I would reduce my stamina. I would assume. Getting along with others. I don't know. Oh, I don't know which one's probably the worst to pick. Fighting without magic. I'm a battle mage. I gotta fight with magic, so that's kind of dumb. I guess fighting without magic would make sense, yeah. Your type is changes unchanged. Okay. Your name. Well, I'll always go